Moment of silence. Yo, fucked up. TRP forever. Flow light years beyond y'all, you're not scary. I deserve a statue in front of South Ferry. You niggas dead serious, I'm dead serious. How I feel to be second fiddle, I'm just curious. I know why you don't want me on them group songs, cause I turned a group song into a fluke song. I'm too strong, I get it, y'all niggas spooked. If I wasn't Fluke, I wouldn't do a feature with Fluke, dog. Nate hyped me, now I'm about to catch a body. If you ain't Tyrone Briggs, nigga, then tread lightly. Try to chill, I really want y'all to just like me, cause y'all stopping the king, homie, it ain't likely. Not fair how I'm punking these rappers scared niggas local, I'm in the air. How these silly niggas compare when they rapping what they ain't living. I'm literal, be literally, lyrically. Y'all niggas so little to me, lil' me's. Niggas cornballs, base guard, lil' bees. You never make it out the hood trying to belittle me. Please, competition is a rap here. We the reason why half of these niggas rap here. Shout out to my real niggas who trap here. Watch your back here, cause half of these niggas rats here. Yeah, all rats, no tails. Just real niggas who tells you details.
Ain't do this shit, nigga.
Say it again.
Big Brook, N.A. Rock, you know what I mean? Side, shade, the fucking pack, nigga. Stop snitching. We getting money. And fucking a lot of bitches too. I'll holler.
Besides becoming Jasmine Walton's husband, my goal's to be with every Staten artist wasn't. To show the effing world I'm the best recording. Kill your dog and bring him back like I'm Seth MacFarlane. Got too many problems to be stressing all them. But way too much groupies to have sex.
What's good, y'all? Yeah, I mean, it's your boy T-Tom. I'm here to talk some shit. You feel me? I ain't gonna be on here too long, but there's some things I need to say. Some things I need to get off my chest, pause, right? So let's just get right to it. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you got eyes on me, press like for your boy real quick. So, you know, Nick's Twitter, Nick's Facebook, and all the above has been going absolutely ape shit about the Knicks moves. Draft night. A lot of crying and belly aching about what the Knicks did or didn't do. And I want to say, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. What are you mad at? What are you mad at? We have 5 first-round draft picks next season. The very next year. If we whiff on everything else that we want to do, aka trying to get Jalen Brunson, we still have 5 first-round draft picks in a single year. What is the problem? And you know, we could have got this person, that person, this person in the first draft. Yo, bro, this team is filled with a whole bunch of young guys on the team, a roster already. We're going to draft a guy at 11. It's probably not. If we drafted anybody at 11, he probably wasn't going to get PT in the first place, right? You draft a lotto pick that probably wasn't going to get PT in the first place, because who minutes he's going to take? Who's he going to play over? He's going to play over Emmanuel Quickly, because we need a point guard. So I'm assuming that was going to draft the guard. He's going to play over Emmanuel Quickly and Derrick Rose and Deuce McBride, guys who's already been on the team. That's who. If we drafted somebody, that's who. This guy that we was supposed to draft over at 11 was going to play over. He wasn't going to get any PT anyway. So what did they do? They cleared cap space and get more assets. 5 first-round draft picks next draft. 5. You know how much flexibility and how much options that give us as far as making deals and trying to trade other players away. Maybe it make that for one. I think Noel should go. You feel me? I think he should be traded. It makes it very much easier with all these assets to get rid of a Noel. You feel me? Like, and again, we're clearing cap space for Jalen Brunson, but now all of a sudden, you guys don't want Jalen Brunson. Are you guys smoking the dope? Y'all smoke like at this point, y'all just be crying and complaining about every and anything, bro. You feel me? And I get it. You guys have been Knicks fans been heartbroken for so long, but at this point, y'all just complaining about nothing, bro. I think those were very solid moves made by the New York Knicks during draft night. You get rid of Kemba Walker. Clearly, Kemba Walker is washed up. You know how hard it probably had to be to get somebody to actually take Kemba Walker? The world seen Kemba Walker be bad and washed up. The world saw it, bro. So you have to do something to get rid of that contract. Something has to be done. So the Knicks did that. They got to trade away Kemba Walker. We traded away the 11th pick and got more assets. Because clearly the Knicks strategy is to go after Jalen Brunson, which I think is a smart decision. But y'all complaining about what? Oh, he's not the answer. He's not the answer. The answer is getting a solid point guard, bro. How many times have we all agreed that the Knicks are a solid point guard away from doing something okay? Dark Matter was good, Brody. I see you. But yeah, how many times have we all said that the Knicks are a decent point guard away from doing something, being competitive? That's what we are good. We many times we said that the Knicks are, a good point guard away from being competitive. So why not go after a solid point guard like Jalen Brunson? Oh, he may not be the world's greatest defender. We don't need him to be the world's greatest defender. This is why you got a team, aside from Evan Fournier, of wings that are interchangeable that could guard. Most of them could guard 3-1. Most of the wings on our team could guard 3-1. So you don't technically need Jalen Brunson to be a lockdown defender. I don't think that you should play Jalen Brunson and Evan Fournier on the court at the same time. That should never happen because that backcourt defense is going to be weak. But he's a solid point guard. Now y'all all of a sudden don't want him. Who do y'all want then? Who? Because all I hear is a lot of complaining, but nobody has the answers as to who they want or who we should go after. Like, and then the names y'all throwing out, I see people talk about Malcolm Brogdon. Get out of here. The guy's, he doesn't play a full season. Some of the names that y'all throw out as what the Knicks need as a point guard is not good. Jalen Brunson is young, 25 years old, still coming into his own. He put on in the playoffs. What else you need to see from the kid? He was balling in the playoffs. What else do you need to see from Jalen Brunson to convince you that he's what we need? And he's not my first choice, absolutely not. But I'm not going to be upset if we get Jalen Brunson. I prefer DeJounte Murray over Jalen Brunson. I prefer Shai Gilgeous-Alexander over Jalen Brunson. But I'm not mad if we get Jalen Brunson. How are y'all mad that we're chasing after Jalen Brunson? Like he didn't just put on in the playoffs. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Y'all complaining about the trades that we made. We got 5 first-round draft picks next season, which opens up the options for us with 5 first-round draft picks in one draft. Makes the options for us bountiful, son. We have a bounty of options, a Beverly of options. As far as what it allows us to do in a trade scenario. Beverly of options. Yes, baby. All right, I'll be over there in a second. All right. So like I said, I'm not going to be here long. So I just wanted to run through these quick couple topics. You feel me? And I'm going to be off this. But that was one. Stop complaining about the Knicks fans. Stop complaining that this was a solid move by the New York Knicks. A lot of the guys that they wanted at the 11th spot was already taken before the 11th spot. They didn't want I wouldn't be shocked. Sean was good. You feel me? Shout out to my guy Sean. Yeah, shout out. Yo. So you're saying don't be shocked if there is a free agent signing and a trade. I agree. You feel me? I think this is what these moves are made for. The biggest move is the biggest move is, we're trying to get Jalen Brunson. It's painfully apparent that Jalen Brunson is a priority for the New York Knicks. And I think we're going to trade Noel. I really think we're going to trade Noel. And it helps that we have so much assets to package with Noel, because that's not something someone is going to take. No, I don't think, with Noel's injury history and him not really playing all last season, it's going to be an easy sell on Noel, right? So I think us having all these assets makes it easier for us to move Noel. You feel me? And then Brunson's the priority. You feel me? I think that Knicks fans are just super impatient. I think they're expecting this huge magic wand to be waved and the Knicks make this miraculous move. To me at 11, there were no game changers at that spot. There was nobody that we were going to draft at 11 that was going to come in and make an immediate impact on the New York Knicks basketball team. Nobody. So you mad that we traded the 11th pick and there was nobody available that was going to come in and make an immediate impact. Nobody. But what we did was able to get more assets to probably bring somebody in that can make more of an immediate impact. Bro, like, y'all, I mean, what is wrong with Knicks fans, bro? Vision is major. I see you, Brody, and I agree. Knicks fans need to be patient. Now, like, again, I'm not going to be here long. Let's move on to Stephen A. Smith. He about to get this work, bro. He's about to get this work because I'm just about sick of him as a quote unquote New York Knicks fan, or calling himself that. Just about sick of him. You feel me? I'm gonna do like he like to do to other people that he attacks. I got tremendous respect for Stephen A. Smith as who he built himself up to be as a media personality. That's dope to see. You feel me? But as far as calling himself a Knicks fan, bro, he don't hold no weight, bro, because a lot of the stuff he say be absolute nonsense and ridiculous. You feel me? Nonsense and ridiculous. One, he got to stop complaining about Leon Rose not doing interviews with the media and quote unquote hiding. How many presidents of basketball operations are doing continuous interviews with the media? How many? Who else in the NBA as a basketball president of operations is holding quarterly meetings with the press? None. That's how many. None. But because you want, for some strange reason, you obsessed with getting Leon Rose to tell you about some shit that he already told you about when he first signed. What was the plan? When he first got the job, he told you what the plan for the New York Knicks is. But for some strange reason, you want him to jump on the TV every month to give you a progress report. No other basketball president of basketball operations in the NBA does this. None. Are you mad because he did an interview with MSG because he didn't do it with ESPN and you? Because that's what it's starting to seem like. Calling that man out his name, calling him a coward. That doesn't even make sense. Because he's not sitting on ESPN and explaining himself to you. That doesn't make sense. And as far as calling the Knicks a disaster, bro, what do you want? They chasing after Jalen Brunson, doing all this. He not Kyrie Irving. He's not Kawhi Leonard, bruh. We don't need KD or Kawhi Leonard, bro. We need a solid young player to go with the rest of the solid young players that's on the team. That's the problem with people like Stephen A. Smith and the rest of the Knicks fans. Y'all still in this notion where we need to be chasing after superstars instead of building the organization brick by brick. Don't get caught up in the media-driven stuff thinking that the Knicks need to always chase after a superstar. No, continue to build this team brick by brick, bro. Smart free agent signings. Don't always have to be the biggest of names. Jalen Brunson is a solid point guard, bro, and showing upside, and he's only 25 years old. Playing with Luka, and he showed that he could play with Luka, which is a player that's already ball dominant. He showed that he could play with Luka, and Luka is very ball dominant, and that's what a kind of point guard that we need that still could be effective and play with players who need the ball in their hand, i.e. R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle. But to sit up there, y'all trying to swoon Jalen Brunson, he ain't KD. We don't need KD or Kawhi Leonard. First of all, both of them are at the end of their career. That was a bad analogy. Like KD is going to be 34 by the time the season starts. We don't need 34-year-old superstars. We need young emerging superstars because I don't want to be good for a year or two. I want to be good for a long time. And how do you do that? You homegrown talent and add in the right pieces around that homegrown talent. That's how you do it. And this is what I be saying about people who think they know stuff but know absolutely nothing what they're talking about. Y'all could have been signed Jalen Brunson's father, but y'all signed him to lure his son. First of all, I'm not saying that that's not a reason, part of the reason why he got the job. But Jalen Brunson's pops has a coaching history with Coach Tommy T in Chicago. The reason why he's getting a job now because we're losing assistant coaches to other coaching jobs. So that's why he's getting the coaching job now, because our other assistants are leaving the Knicks because they're getting other jobs. So why not bring somebody, Jalen Brunson's pop, who already has a coaching history with Coach Tommy T because they worked together in Chicago? It's not all about Jalen Brunson. That's a smart decision. And it doesn't hurt the fact that he's related to the guy that you want to bring in. People like him and the rest of the memes and nondescript ass websites y'all like to get your information from are click-based. They clickbaiting. They clickbaiting y'all, bro. Stephen A. Smith is not above clickbaiting y'all. He's going to get on TV and whatever way the wind is blowing as far as the fans' attention is going. If they hate the Knicks today, Stephen A. Smith going to get on there and talk about how much the Knicks are a disaster. If we love the Knicks, he going to get up there and start, New York, we here. Get out of here, bro. Stephen A. Smith does not represent me as a Knicks fan. If he doesn't show up to the Garden, no one cares, bro. No one cares. Nobody barely even recognize you're in the building when you do show up. When Spike Lee stops showing up to the Garden, that's when I'm worried. Nobody cares if Stephen A. Smith don't come to another Knick game. So what? Who cares? You don't represent me as a Knick fan, bro. And that's because I have the patience and the foresight to see what's happening. All these Knicks fans want stuff to happen right now. That's not how it worked, bro. That's not how it worked. Look at all the teams that was being successful this season. Most of them are homegrown talent. Look at the champion. They're called homegrown talent. Look at the runners-up for the championship this year. They're called homegrown talent. And you add a couple of smart free agent signings. No tremendous names, but smart free agent signings. Look at the Phoenix Suns, aside from Chris Paul, homegrown talent. Look at the Milwaukee Bucks, aside from a few smart free agent signings. They're called homegrown talent. That's how you build the championship team. We got a young team. Leon Rose told you when he got the job, it was going to be a 3 to 4 to 5 year process to be contenders. We just finished year 2. You don't think they're going to be setbacks? Sean, I'm gonna check that out. Blood in the Garden. I'm gonna check that out. That is on my read list, bro. Word, definitely on my read list. And you're right, bro. I meant to get back to this comment, but I had to finish my rant about Stephen A. Smith. Nobody cares if you don't come back to the Garden. You listen, man. I respect who you built yourself up to be as a media personality, but when it comes to New York Knicks basketball, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So nobody cares if you don't come to the Garden no more. Good riddance, bro. So, and I think that's the plan, Sean. To your comment, getting to your comment now. I think that's the plan. I think the goal is to add talent without breaking up the team. For the most part, at least the young core, the core players. And if we could do that, it's gonna be a problem, bro. We all sat there and watched this team last year, and all of us were saying that we are a point guard away from, being really competitive. And that's what I think Jalen Brunson is going to be. You feel me? He's going to be what we thought we was going to get with Kemba Walker. That's what Jalen Brunson represents. What we thought we was going to get with Kemba Walker. But like I said, I'm not going to be here long, man. I just had to come here and say what I said. You feel me? Y'all Knicks fans be tripping, always complaining about something. Y'all have no patience. Y'all don't have no kind of foresight. Y'all want everything to be microwave and happen now. Y'all want to win now. But that's not how it works, bro. It's not how it works. We have a lot of young talent, bro. Like, if you can't see what's happening in the organization, I don't know what to tell you, bro. RJ Barrett is coming into his own. Stud. Y'all bugging with Julius Randle. I think he's going to have a bounce back year and shut y'all up. Emmanuel Quickly, personally, I think he should get the starting point guard job. I'm coming, baby. I think he personally should get the starting point guard job, but he's coming into his own, and he's only going to get better because he put in the work. I think Obi, once he start getting the requisite minutes, he's going to be better. I think Cam Reddish, when he gets to start getting the requisite minutes, because the things I saw him starting to do before his injury, I was like, oh, yeah, that's a nice fit, him and RJ Barrett running the floor. Quentin Grimes, 3-and-D specialist. You feel me? Like, if you don't see what's happening in the organization and that these talent need time to develop and grow together, then I don't know what to tell you. Look at Boston, bro. At the beginning of the season, they was talking about breaking up Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They was talking about that. You feel me? You got to let these things flourish and take time to grow, bro. You can't grow a tree overnight, bro. You don't build a championship team overnight, bro. These things take time. I don't know what y'all thought y'all was going to get with the 11th pick. I don't know who y'all thought was going to come in an organization and take us over the hump at the 11th pick. Nobody, bro. Nobody. But what we did was get enough cap space and enough assets to make some real moves that matter in the intermediate time, bro. And y'all complaining. Oh, it's a disaster. This organization, bro, y'all don't know what y'all talking about, bro. I'm really I'm more frustrated with Knicks fans than I am the organization at this point. Because for a fan base that's known as the most knowledgeable fans in basketball, y'all starting to look like y'all don't know much of anything about basketball. At least the contract, at least the building the team side. But I digress, man. Stop crying, bro, about stuff that you shouldn't even be crying about. That was a smart moves made by the New York Knicks. 5 first-round draft picks next season. You don't think those assets could do something to bring the missing pieces to the team that we need? We don't need a blockbuster name, bro. That's not what's going to make us win. Because you know what you have to do to get a blockbuster name? You're going to have to trade away the core that you're building on. And you can't build the skyscraper if you keep on breaking down the foundation. Let that resonate, sink in. That's a bar, bro. And I'm out of here. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Sean, appreciate you for going ham in the comments. You feel me? If you haven't done so already, press like button, press share for your boy. I'm out of here. Have a good night, y'all.